Isaac Smith, or Smitty as he likes to be known, is kind of a creation out of part of my career. I was a union representative for about 6 years in Oakland, California, like Smitty. And a lot of the background and the occurrences that happened to Smitty happened to me, or I experienced them. However, I took it in a very long fictional area and made it an interesting story, I think. Local 24, the Hotel and Restaurant Union, was kind of an interesting animal because for many years it was controlled by a gangster named Ray Lane. And he pretty much raped the local, and ended up being indicted for conspiracy, along with another a Teamster local leader down on the East Bay. They were trying to push a phony insurance scheme down the labor movement, and so he ended up going to jail. Then. Very much like in my book, there was a reformer came and got elected and turned out to be a real scuzzball. So that's in the book, and it's based on fact. Well, as a business agent, we would have to go around to our various properties where we represented people and collect dues, because that's the only way you can collect dues in that time. And generally check on how people are doing. And so that took me to Golden Gate Fields and the inner bowels of Golden Gate Fields and various restaurants. Spenger's was one of them down there that people would recognize because it's still there, but it's non-union now. The Hyatt Hotels was another place where we represented people, and so I had an inner working there. Best feedbacks I get is people say, "Oh, I really enjoyed that because I was there and I remember." Well, you have to. There's kind of two kind of union representatives. There's one are ones with a lot of ambition to move up, make a lot of money, and there's others who get into it just because they believe in the labor movement and they believe that workers need representation. And Smitty was probably an idealist, and that's what he did. There was a number of things that started to make him a little cynical about the whole situation, and that kind of creates our character. My writing process is a very interesting one because lately it's catch as catch can. And I sit down at the computer and I go over ideas in my head over and over again, like at night before I go to bed. And then when I am able to get to the computer and have the patience to sit down and write, that's when I write.